Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we're going to reorganize my bag room, pull out things for my upcoming vlog sale, which is going to come right at the beginning of July, if for anyone who's interested. The things that I pull out and identify today, if you're interested in them, you can make contact with Connor, who will be selling them from Conrads Closet. I will link down below. But the actual vlog sale itself will go live in July, very beginning of July. And yeah, I'm going to use the money to fund what I will buy in Paris. Well, it might take a little bit more than that, but anyway, I'm going to also chat while I reorganize and pull things out about the redirection of my collection and why. I'm going to try not to justify myself, because I honestly don't have to justify myself. I don't owe anyone an explanation. It's my money, my collection, whatever I want to do with it. So I'm going to try hard not to justify myself, but I have to say, after 3 years on YouTube, it really does come with the territory that you expect such negativity and such pushback from the people who watch you, or some of the people. Most of you are very, very supportive, and I'm so appreciative of that, but there is definitely an element that likes to poke at you and tell you why you're wrong, or, you know, like just have a go basically. So after 3 years you get really seasoned in it's coming, get ready for it. And people who do this for years and years and years and years, hats off to you, because yeah, to take that kind of pushback on your own life on a regular basis can be really exhausting and draining. But yeah, I'm going to try not to justify myself, because I shouldn't have to. But I guess that creeps in naturally when you're gearing up for the fight that's going to come in the comments. Like, why did you buy it if you were just going to sell it? Oh, just another YouTuber making content and then selling the stuff she doesn't want anymore. And, you know, like, just such a waste of money. Like, who cares? It's my money. Why do you care? I don't understand. I honestly don't understand why you care. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I have already done my clothes and shoes, because there weren't very many of them, and my shoes were driving me absolutely batty, because I had them all over the room, because I'm really bad at, I'm going to wear these shoes today, and then I'll wander off, and then I'll like literally open the door to the room, walk in, take my feet out of them, and then leave the room. So they just end up scattered all over the room. This is probably the only room that happens in, and then I feel really chaotic. I'm one of those people that if it's not organized, I start to feel chaotic. So I really needed to clean my shoes up and put them away and make sure that they were all out of the way, because they were driving me a little bit nuts. I've also got some packaging I've got to get up in the top, but I'll do that after I'm finished filming today and all the holes are filled and I know what I'm selling. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of things going on today. I'll chat to you. You might want to put this on as a podcast. You might want to watch it in bits. It might be long. I just don't know. I will film it and then cut it down and try not to make it 3 hours long. Some of you might want to spend 3 hours in my bag room. Who knows? But yeah, I'll try not to just natter on or whatever. But yeah, you watch this how you want to watch this. Dale and I have conversations sometimes, and I'm like, I have shower videos. Like, I'll put it on like a podcast, and as I'm showering and getting ready for the day, I'll listen to people's videos. And I really love it when some of my friends do long videos. Like Dale sometimes do it over a half hour, and Lisa from Luxury Life in the Middle, hers will sometimes be over half hour, and I'll be like, oh, it's a shower video. I can just put it on in the background and go about my morning getting ready. So yeah, if maybe you have shower videos as well. It's not a sexual thing, people. It's not like I'm watching them while I'm in the shower. It's like just audio to listen. So yeah. My husband thinks it's strange too. All right, so the things I've already pulled out. I've pulled out a couple of Fendi t-shirts because they're too big for me now. See, I'm justifying already. Why are you getting rid of this? Because it's too big for me. And these are mediums, so yeah, I'm like an extra small now. So there's a black and a white. Same problem with the massive baguette jumper that I've got from Bendy that I love, but is far too big and heavy on me now. I've got an Hermes wrap piece, which is a beautiful colour, and I've got this piece from Louis Vuitton, which I have worn and I love. It's a bit dark for me now, like I don't feel the colour's quite right for me, but I have made it work in the past, but it's too big, it's a size 40. So they're all the clothing pieces that I've pulled out, and then there's 4 pairs of shoes, so really not many at all. So there's a pair of Hermes slides that I'm getting rid of. There are Star Trail boots in the black and white, not 1854 pattern that I'm getting rid of. I'm getting rid of a pair of slides from Louis Vuitton. There are 38. And 1 pair of Dior slides in this pink colour. These are a 39. The Hermes slides were a 39, and the Star Trail boots are a 39. I'm pretty sure 39 as well. So that's everything I've pulled out prior to starting to film. So sorry you guys missed that, but like I said, I just needed to get a few things organised, or else honestly I wouldn't have, honestly I wouldn't have had space to set up the camera around the room to let you guys be a part of it. So yes, I've done that. Where do I want to start? I might start with the SLG, so I'll push back so you can see a bit more, and I'll put on a little microphone so you can hear me a bit better, and then we might work in that direction, or we could work, I don't know, I'll make this up as I go. I'll make it work, so hang about and let's get started. Okay, my little microphone's decided not to work, so let's see how this goes for audio, and let's hope in editing I can make it all sound loud enough. Alright, so we'll start with some of the drawers over here. These are all SLGs, and I'm not sure I'm selling any of these, to be honest. I've not long ago done a clean out, so am I still in shop? I am. That's right. So actually you might go, let's pull you out and find dust bags for everything as I go. You I want to keep. My Lisa wallet's great, not getting rid of that. Some of the card holders, they're all staying. All my keyring holders have become a collection. You're all looking at the back of my head, I'm sorry. I think that's probably the only piece from that drawer that I'm getting rid of. And then I am getting rid of, I've decided. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of my GM Beauty case because my collection is in the PM sizes. And then I'm going to get rid of my favourites as well, so the original favourites. So these are all in the PM size. So they're all going because I've got my pochette accessoires. So I don't really need these, but I need to pull them out and find all the dust bags because they're there. So they're going. You guys can't see, but now everything fits better in that drawer, which is handy. Alright, I feel like I'm keeping all of that. That's all my toiletry cases and nieces and things, so they're all staying. These are all my mini pochettes, they're all staying. I'm keeping my pencil cases, all my card holders. Are you staying? That's a good question. You might go. You're all staying because you're all handy. Yeah, I think just the Dior is going, and I'll need to find it. There you go, there's a dust bag, handy. So that's going. So why, oh why, Meredith, are you changing direction for your collection? I'm just seeing if the microphone's picking me up. So I did a Q&A not that long ago, and I asked you guys for questions, because that's how a Q&A works. And they were great questions that gave me time to reflect on different things. So I might spin that way because I'm going to go in that direction. And one of the questions someone asked was, what's your holy grail bag? And I guess I hadn't really planned for the Q&A. I hadn't had time to think about the questions prior because I like to go in cold so you guys get an honest and authentic reaction to what my answers are going to be. These are all Hermes bag charms and Calvi's Bastiers and the couple of wallets I've got left, which are all exotics, so nothing here is actually going. So yeah, when I answered the question on the fly, and it was a poignant moment for me. I'm gonna sell my Hermes trio, I think, because I've got so many other beauty cases and I really don't use them. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep the Bendy ones that I've got and all the Louis Vuitton ones. Those ones can go. And then that's all Longchamp down there and bits and pieces, so it all stays. But I will reorganize it, I believe. Hang on. Let's make some space. So yeah, can I do two things at once? No, I can. No, I can't. So yeah, when that question was asked of me, it was a real eye-opening moment for me because I was like, well, I own my Holy Grail bags. I don't actually have a Holy Grail bag anymore. I have a Holy Grail collection. Like, I'd like to finish all my original Murakami pieces, most certainly. So definitely that. But I no longer have I will feel like I've made it as a handbag collector when I have this bag, because I have those bags. I've had the Bendy, sorry, not the Bendy, the classic flap from Chanel. I've got classic flaps. I've sold classic flaps. I've got my Birkins. I've got Kelly's. I've got a mini Kelly. I've got a picnic Birkin. Like, these are all Holy Grail bags in the bag community. That a lot of people aspire to have. Not all, a lot of people aspire to have, and I've got them. Like, I'm lucky to have them. I mean, I paid for them, but, you know, especially with some of them, it's a matter of, can you get offered them? And I did, so I have them, and it's really, I guess, a moment of clarity for you when you kind of go, I don't have an aspirational bag anymore because I own the aspirational bags. That's not to say that there's not going to be things that come up that I don't desperately want. It's not to say that, you know, like, there's not going to be a collection launched and I'm desperate for it. It's not to say that I'm not going to want more Birkins or Kellys or P9 Speedies or exotic petite mals. Like, these are all things that I'm still going to want, but yeah, it was a moment, I suppose, just a moment, and it ran around my head for a while. Sorry, these are all my Longchamp. I might sell my Longchamp backpack because there's no chance I'm going to use it. I don't do a backpack, but at least that's created a bit more space for my Longchamps to have space, and I can see them all, and then I can do that, and I can see my stuff, which is awesome. So yeah, I guess that ran around in my head for a while, and then I had to really reassess, and I had time to do that because I was off from filming because I was having surgery, and surgery forced me to stop in a lot of ways because I wasn't going to work, and or for a little while. I went back to work pretty quickly, but the 5 hours a week I was doing Pilates, I wasn't doing that, and I had help because the kids, and not that my kids are that hard anymore, they're pretty independent, but it was just, I had all this time to kind of stop and think, and I realised a few things. Let's spin around and I'll continue with my thoughts. Welcome to Bendy Corner over here. Oh, that's blinding. Let's turn that one off. That's a bit better. So these are all my like limited ones and things that I'm definitely not getting rid of. Bendy Firsts, baguettes, there's definitely stuff going from here. First of which being these. These are both going. And what else is going? You're going. And you're all staying. I keep my denim on. No, be brutal, Meredith, be brutal. These are going. It's time to be brutal. So the other thing that people say to me regularly is, Meredith, you should have a museum. And I would love to have a museum one day. That'd be great, of all my handbags. But I guess to have a museum installation or a, you know, exhibition or whatever, it would have to reflect who I am as a person, and having the same handbag in 40 different variations of that handbag probably wouldn't make for a really interesting collection as such. So do I really need them? Do I really want them? Do I really love them? Or is it just me going, there are 3 of them, I need to have 3 of them? And it's really digging down into me as a person and deciding, are they there because I love them, or are they there because I feel like they belong together, so I've bought them? So really I'm just keeping them because I feel I should. So once I started to scratch that surface, it kind of snowballed, and I had this crisis of confidence and who am I? And I need to grow as a person and really dig down into what I want in a collection. I am not selling all my bags. I am not doing what other YouTubers do. I am not suddenly deciding that I don't need luxury things anymore. I'm not suddenly deciding that I don't want luxury things anymore. I'm really digging into my collection and going, what says Meredith, and why does it say Meredith? So I'm going, the medium Fendi First in black is going. And you can see in previous videos where I've pulled things out, I've been a bit like, oh, and I don't feel like that this time around. I'm like, yep, that's going, that's going, that's going. I actually feel pretty good about this. So I guess that's my real marker of, yeah, it's time. I'm okay with it. This one is also going. This is Fondace. I'm keeping the other one I got in New York. So if I'm feeling comfortable about doing this, I think it's a good sign of evolution, of knowing it's time, and being okay with it. Let's move all of them. And then the beige is going. In some respects, it's probably got something to do with the fact that we are getting plans drawn at the moment to do our house, and that's going to be a massive undertaking. I'm going to have to move out while that happens, which means everything's got to be packed up and put into storage, which is always concerning when you have a collection of this size. And yeah, it's probably a little bit of that too. I'll have more space when the renovations are over, but it's that time lapse between I'm going to have to pack it all up and then I might not see some of it for a long time. So a change in my environment will obviously mean that, you know, that's evolution as well. It's a change of my household. It's a change of the way I've been living for the last, I don't know, I think we've been here for 3 years now. I just moved in when I started YouTube, so 3 years. And yeah, it'll be a change for us, and it'll be so much better on the other side. And I'm excited to have plans drawn. Not thrilled about the money it's going to cost, but that's fine. That's what we do. And yeah, it's evolution seems to be the theme of today. And I'm embracing it. Like, I want to embrace it. I'm going to keep the boy bags. You guys have probably never even seen them, the little boy bags. I'm going to keep them because I feel like little Miss might want to carry them down the track somewhere. I am also keeping, I did consider selling this one, but I can't do it. I bought this in New York so long ago, but there's a little bit of Bendy down there that's going to have space up here now, which is handy. So yeah, I guess I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, she's just jumping on the bandwagon, like the Lydia Elise Millen. And I think there are other YouTubers that sold all their bags, and Caitlin Pulowski sold all her bags. And I'm not just doing that. I'm not selling everything. I'm just finding the next stage of Meredith. And I've been through huge evolution in the last few years in terms of rediscovering, or even not reinventing, but just moving myself in a different direction. And weight does have something to do with that. Like, I'm not saying if you're overweight you're a different person to who you probably should be. I am saying that when you lose a lot of weight, there is an element of you discover a different kind of style. Like, I've never had this body to dress before, this body that is standing here all in black and her Ugg boots, and yeah, I'm just, it's a public holiday here in Sydney and it's freezing cold. This is what I chose to wear today. I didn't really put a lot of thought into it. But yeah, it's, I don't know, I'm dressing a different body. Yes, this is going to surprise some people. It's time. So because I'm dressing a different body, I'm discovering a different style. And I'm also moving to a different phase in my life as my children are getting older, and I don't know, I'm doing a terrible job at explaining this. What else needs to go? Do a sunset need bags? The sunset bag is going, and I said I wouldn't sell it because it took Lily so much to track it down, but it doesn't fit, so it's going. And I feel like the lilac is going to go, but I'm going to keep the green until I find the green version of the Fendi first that I'm still trying to hunt down. But there are all my baguettes. You guys are all staying. Congratulations, you made the cut. Do I want to keep the midi in denim? I don't know. Do I want to keep the midi in denim? I'm getting rid of the large one in denim. I have so many denim bags. I feel like if I were going to carry this, I'd probably carry my Chanel. So time to go. Look at me. Look at me doing this. I'm fine. I'm going to need a drink later. But you guys are all staying. Congratulations, you made the cut. And I now have space up here to move these. Oh, I'm going to have so much space. Alright, let's look at some Neverfulls, because yes, there are Neverfulls going, and my Sydney one is staying definitely. You have the pink interior. I've got my original one over there. You have the red interior. You have the pink interior. Oop, throwing things. What's going? What is going? This one's going, and I'm going to take the pillow out of it so I can use it for something else. It's got the pink interior. I loved this collection, and I'm really over it now. Rubbish. So I've got two demier beans. I've got the pink and the red interior, and this is a really hard one because I think I only want to keep one. I feel like the red's the classic, but the pink is the pink. I'm going to keep the By the Pools and the Game On collection. So let's just put some of the Neverfulls down here, the maybes. By the Pools can stay. And the Sydney bag, a limited edition Sydney bag, that stays. And then this is the Demier Azure with the pink interior. I have the white, but it really needs to stay. Hang on, I'll grab it. So this is my very first Neverfull. This is the Demier Azure with the beige interior. I have trashed this. My husband bought it for me. It stays no matter what. And I'm keeping this one as well, so it can go up there. Move across. That's you guys. Okay. We might swing over to there next because there are Neverfulls up there that I need to make choices on as well. Alright, we've spun around. We're on the opposite side of the room now. You can see some of my shoes are over there. They're all organised. Yes, so this is a mess because these are all the denim bags from the original Marc Jacobs collection plus some of the new ones, and because they're so soft and squishy they're really hard to store, so I'm still working on this problem, which has not been resolved yet. I am getting rid of my Dior belt bag. You stay because you are important. You are all important. I do not mean that you, just because you're going doesn't mean you're not important. That one's just an art piece. Sorry. I am also selling this one, which is the Caro bag in the shearling. Connor will correct me. Shearling, not shearling. I'm keeping my denim Caro bag because I really love them. And I think this one's going. I know that's also going to surprise some people. Look at this space. I'm going to have so much space. All the wicker Lady Dior's are staying, and my large Lady Dior is also staying because it's really handy. Yeah, so this one will stay because it's really handy because it's got the zipper on top, and it's actually great for work when I've got work events because I can throw things in it and it's not too small. So let's just reorganize all of you guys. And I might actually, I think I'm going to take this to Paris. I know it's a cosmetic case that I got for free with a perfume. I don't care. I think it's going to be a great clutch for Paris. So that might come with me to Paris, I believe. Alright, so that's a bit better. It's all travel stuff. Alright, these need to go over there. I guess when this is over, I'll have to start saying over 200 luxury handbags, or over 300. Maybe I'll have to do a count, but it's definitely not going to be 400 anymore because there's definitely a lot going. So yeah, maybe I'll have to change my whole spiel about I have over 400 luxury bags. No, I don't anymore. No, you don't. No, you don't, Meredith. So that's going to be my Dior collection. So it's really just the Lady Dior, the wicker Lady Dior's, the one large Lady Dior, 3 Caro bags, and the little art piece. My Dior collection. Oh, and I always forget about my saddlebags because they're right at the top up there, and my 3 saddlebags, they're staying. So yeah, my Dior collection is actually quite tiny now. In terms of my Capucines, they're all staying. I did consider selling this one, but I don't know. I'm not feeling as decisive about that, so it can stay for now. So yeah, I think all my Capucines are staying for now. The rest of my Petite Mals are staying now. I did sell one with Rod from the Luxe Theory, and that was the reverse monogram one because I really don't like reverse monogram, and I bought it because I thought I needed it. See, that's that. I need to complete the collection. I need to have it. And I'm trying to separate that out from my personality. You don't need to finish a collection. It's only a collection in your brain, Meredith. So snap out of it. All the denim pieces, are all the denim pieces staying? No, they're not, because the new ones, I'm not selling the vintage ones. The new ones I'm not as sold on. I'll get to them in a minute. Let's just do the Neverfull so they're done and dusted. So I want, yeah, so the GM with the beige interior is going. Oh, look. Airport. Excellent. I've been looking for that. Let's put you there. So the GM Azure in the beige is staying because I have the pink. I do have 2 in monogram, but I'm keeping them both. One's got a pink interior and one's got a beige interior, But we bought the beige one when I found out I was pregnant the first time, second time, third time. One of the times I fell pregnant. I lost that pregnancy, but my husband and I bought it in New Zealand knowing we were pregnant. I was going to use it as a baby bag, and I did for a little while when I had my son. So it needs to stay, and I love my pink one, so the pink one's staying. Keeping the Demier Bean, and I'm keeping the Demier Azure with the pink interior, so they're all staying. And then we have I have 3 monogram MMs, one with pink, one with red, one with beige. I'm going to keep the pink only. I think the red and the beige are going to go in the Neverfalls, so I think I'll just keep the pink, and then those 2 can go, and I'm feeling good about that decision. And while we're here, we can put up my Stephen Sprouses that have been living on the floor for months. So I now have 2, 4, 6 GM Neverfalls. I feel like that's okay. If I found more of the Sprouse, then I'd probably buy them. If GMs come out in other limited editions, then I'd look at it then, but that's what I've got so far. So those 2 Neverfalls are going. And then, oh, this is hard. I'm going to keep my original Azure. I feel like because I've got the pink in the GM, I can let the pink in the the MM go, and I'm okay with that. I still have the MM in the beige, which was my original, and then I think I'll let the Bean with the red interior go, because this one has the red interior in the GM. Yes. And I'll keep the pink because it's different. So yeah, so I'm keeping the Demier Bean with the pink, and I'm keeping the monogram with the pink. Should I keep the monogram with the red? Because I've got that one with the pink. I don't know. Should I get rid of the pink or the red? Do they even do the red anymore? Maybe I should keep the red, because the red was, I feel like, a real limited thing. So this is the MM with the red interior. But then the pink kind of suits me better. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the red. I'm going to keep the pink. So I'm going to keep those 2 and my original Azure. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Neverfalls going. I'm still going to keep the PM, even though I never use it, just in case Little Miss wants to use it down the track. So, okay, let me reorganize this, and we might move on to Speedies next. Alright, I've just pulled out these 2, they're going as well. So that's my Dior book tote. I don't need a book tote. Like, one of those things that, like, everybody has a book tote. You need a book tote. No, you don't need a book tote. If you don't want a book tote, don't buy the book tote. And this I've had forever. I will point out it does have a little mark on it here. This is Epi leather, but yes, it's ended up with a little mark, and I don't know where it came from, but someone will give it a good home and use it, and it's red, and it's sold. It's still got the original phone thing in it. But yes, it's this one I'm okay with letting go, even though I've had it for so long. I thought I was ready to do my Speedies. I'm not. I'll go back to it. I'm selling 1 Alma. It's this one. It's the PM in the Demier Bean. I'm keeping all my other Almas. They're staying. Chanel. Rod has a couple of my Chanel bags at the moment for sale. I might get him to send them to Connor, so he has them once this sale goes live, so he can show you guys what's there. All my woks are staying. She says, considering it. Are all my woks staying? No, all my woks are staying. I'm comfortable keeping all my woks. The woks are staying. The denim bags are staying. I've got 1 Chanel 19 left. Oh no, I've got 3 Chanel 19s left. They're all staying. Everything else up there is staying. There are some minis going. I am getting rid of, well, I am selling the forest green, I think. Am I selling the forest green? Yes. Yes? Meredith, are you selling the forest green? Make up your mind. Let me just sit on that for a second. You can sit there. I am selling the black and pink tweed, which might surprise some people. The pinks just never sat quite right with me. I am also selling, so I have the reissue and I have the mini, and they are essentially the same colour. I'm going to sell the reissue and I'm going to keep the mini. And the copper and the pewter. They're going. So that's 4 minis. That's a lot of minis for me. The green might stay a bit longer. I have a Fendi First in the same colour. I could take that at a pinch. I desperately needed something in this exact shade of green. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to keep it because I'm just not there yet, as you can see. Sometimes I'm like, yep, good with that, yep, good with that, and then if I'm on the fence about it, then I might not be ready. It might mean it goes in a later sale. It might mean that it actually gets some use because I suddenly go, I need to use that or else it needs to go. So let's make some space here just to give them all a little bit more room. All my other ones are staying. These ones are all staying. You are definitely staying. I use you a lot. Oh yeah, you probably come to Paris. Some of the girls are having conversations about what bags they're taking to Paris, and I'm like, I don't know, not there yet. Now I'm looking at my denim Chanel and I'm like, you should probably come because I usually take you on trips. I don't know. All my Hermes is staying. It now fits on a single shelf, so I'm keeping that. I have a whole shelf empty down there. You guys can't see it in this frame, but that's completely empty. I'll move you back a bit and we'll do these shelves. Alright, all of Hermes is staying and this shelf here is actually empty at the moment. You just can't see it. Some of my twists are going, Pochette Matisses are going, so hold on to your hats, people, it's happening. Alright, which twists are going? So I'm going to sell this one just because I have other options now in a raffia, and this one is quite heavy, so I would pick other things over this anyway. So it's going. My peacock stays definitely. This one's going. I'm gonna keep the unicorn. And I have, yeah, this one's going. Oh. Look at me not justifying. I'm just picking things out. I feel growth. I'm like, how good is that? It's just going because I feel like it. I'm going to keep you because I use you. I'm going to keep you. You. My furry twins. I think I'll keep my furry twins. And I will keep you because you're a great one with the little top handle. The Lego bag is going. Go 14 stays. It's time. I no longer need to take bags like this out with my children. It's time. So what have we got left over here? So You're staying. You're staying. My side trunk in the PM is staying. And then I've got a row of Speedie Nanos and HLs. They're all staying. So they all stay. Oh, okay. Pochette Matisses. I might just move these out for now. These are not going. Nobody panic. The P9s are not going anywhere. I just need to move them out of the way for a minute. And yes, I put them on the floor. Calm down. They're fine. They don't know they're on the floor. They're not real. Okay. Going. Going. Staying. Going. Staying. Going. Going. Staying. Staying. Going. 4 Pochette Matisses are going. Oh, goodness me. Okay, alright, so I think that's everything that's from here. On the bottom shelves that you guys can't see are all my keep-alls. They're all staying. Up the top is just the limited edition carry-alls. Are they carry-alls? They're not carry-alls, they're on-the-goes, sorry. They're the last on-the-goes I have. They're staying. Yeah, I'm going to spread out this a little bit because it's all very congested. And then, yeah, some of my Speedies might actually end up down here. I'm definitely going to have space at the end of this, which is great because I feel like I need more space in my bedroom at the moment for other things like travel stuff. I've taken over the spare room. Like I need to condense down into one space instead of being all over the house. So this will give me, I'm hoping, a whole shelf that I can then bring other things in that I've spread out into other areas, and keep it all contained. So that's my plan anyway. Alright, let me move this around and then we will do Speedies, and I'll try and sort something out with those denim bags because they're just all over the shop. Okay, I've been gone for a while. I went and had a drink and I've reorganized some stuff and moved some stuff around. You can see that the Dior is now over there. You can't see where it is, but it's no longer there. I've got 2 complete shelves down the bottom that are completely empty. The Capucines and the Petite Males are staying as are. I've decided I'm keeping all the denim bags that are there. I'm not going to get rid of any of them. I just need to reorganize them. And the Neverfulls are done at the top. So the only things left to do are the Speedies. So making some decisions around the Speedies. So the Sprouse stays. Obviously, the Sprouse is going to stay. So it goes down there. And the Millazine stays. And it goes over there. I've also got my Takashi Murakami original Speedies. They're staying. All the Nano Speedies are staying. Yeah, so I think that's all the Speedies other than these ones up here. My goal is to end up with probably one from every size rather than multiples in every size. So I have both of these up here. So I've got the teddy and I've got this one. I think they're both going. So I feel feel like they're both going to go. Oh, and I've moved the P9s out as well. They've got their own shelf now. Let me know if you want an updated bag room tour once I'm finished reorganizing and putting things away and the vlog sale's over, because I'll do that, because I think it's been, must be like 18 months since I did my last one. So I might do an updated one if you guys are interested. All right, let's look at this. So I've got my very original Speedie 25 in the monogram. This is my very first luxury bag. It is going nowhere. It will be buried with me at some point. Hopefully a long time from now. So I have all 3 canvases in a size 25 bandolier. I have all 3 sizes in a 30 bandolier. I have 35 in monogram and demier ebene, and I have a 40 monogram. The 40 monogram is staying, non-negotiable. It's not going anywhere. I feel like, and if anyone's Australian, in my head I just said a Tuies. Because if you're as old as me and you remember that advertising campaign. I feel like, oh, this is hard. I feel like my 35 ebene is going, but I will keep the 35 and the 40 in the monogram. So the 35 ebene will go, and therefore I feel like I need all sizes in the monogram. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm gonna keep, I feel like the 30 azure can go, and the 25 ebene maybe. 25 ebene. You know what, the 25 monogram bandolier can go, because I've got my original one, which is not a bandolier, but that can go. I've got a 25 monogram. Do I keep one each in the monogram just so that I've got all sizes? Because I've also got a 45 keep all and a 50 keep all. So then I literally have all sizes of monogram. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to keep the 25s, and the 35s will go. So I'm keeping, let's not drop them. Keeping the 40 in the monogram, the 35 in the monogram, the 30 in the monogram, and then I've got my original 25. And then I'm also keeping in the 25 the azure and the ebene. I feel like that's a good round collection. So let's put you guys up. So that's the 40, that's the 35, you're the 30, and then there's my original 25. And then your 25s, and I feel like that's good. And then my Millazine obviously and my Sprouse will stay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6 Speedies that are going. I'm okay with it. I'm feeling alright with it. Do I carry? I don't carry them. Like, why? It's fine. Yeah, okay, alright, I'm good with that. And then I need to sort this out, but I'll do that off camera because I need to sit and reflect on it for a bit. So these ones are obviously staying. My Sprouse, yeah, I've got some space up there with the other, with all the Murakamis, but Sprouse is not Murakami, so Sprouse can continue to live over here. And And Millazine, of course. You can kind of live there. I might move my Millazine over to where my P9s are because it's kind of special. Hang on. Alright, I'm good with that. And I've got 2 entire shelves completely empty to put things on from the spare room that I've taken over with stuff. Like all my travel stuff I might put into a tub and put up top, and I've got to stuff some of my kangaroo pieces and they've got to go up the top into spare spaces. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm content. I wouldn't say I'm happy. I'm content. I'm feeling good. Strange. Oh, it's just been the strangest video ever. You guys are just like, what is she doing? Is she on something? I am not. I'm not on anything. But it's the realization of what's been running around in my head. It's a little emotional because it's like growth is never easy. Change is never easy. You know you're ready for it, but sometimes it can still be like jarring, I suppose, a little bit jarring to like go, oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing this. I'm gonna change direction or like just clear out things that I thought that I would have forever. It's a little discombobulating, I suppose is the word. Yeah, but I feel okay about it. I'm not panicked or like spending a lot of time going back and forth about my choices. I'm okay with what I've done. I'm looking around the room. I've still got a lot of bags, guys. Like, yeah, I own a lot still. I'll have to count, but easy over 200. Probably closer to 3. I've still got bags to unbox for you. I'm going to Paris. There's still repairs out with Louis Vuitton. Everything is still not in this room. And there is still no shortage of options for me. So I feel when I look around, it's very reflective of me, which is what I wanted. Obviously, I want it to reflect who I am and where I am at this point at 44 in my life. And I feel like it does that now. I feel like I've cleared out a lot of the clutter or the white noise, the white space that I had. So yeah, I'm feeling good. So I'll sort everything out and I'll do a quick count and I'll let you know how many bags are going up for sale. And then I'm gonna open my door to this room because it's freezing in here. It is so cold in Sydney today and our fireplace is going, but none of that heat can get into this room at the moment and I'm freezing. So I'm gonna open up the door and then continue to work in here while my kids run around. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. Strangest vlog ever. Hang on. Don't really fit in shot anymore, but that's okay. So the final count is 48. There are 48 bags going and some SLGs and some toiletry cases, 4 pairs of shoes, some clothing. It's going to be a pretty big vlog sale. It's going to be a long vlog sale. If you want to preempt anything with Connor, get in touch with him so he knows and he can start to take, you know, like interest in what's going to go up, because I would say that when the vlog sale goes up, it's going to be fairly chaotic. So yeah, if you know you're interested in any of the pieces you've seen me pull out today, please make it known to Connor ahead of time so he can sort of get organized. And yeah, I hope that this hasn't been too rambly. I hope you can kind of see that my brain is switching gears and that isn't just a quick click in. It sometimes takes you a little while to realize the thought like the actual realization of where you know you're going in your brain can sometimes take a little while to catch up with, and I think that's where I'm at the moment. But I feel good about what's left, and I don't feel like I have taken out so much that I don't own anything anymore. I just feel like I removed a lot of the excess clutter from what was here that I didn't really need. So, and I'm hoping everything finds a new home and people love them. I don't feel like anything I've pulled out I'm going to miss down the track, so I guess that's all positive, and was kind of the point really, to clean it out and go, what really is Meredith? And I feel like the room is very reflective of me at the moment, so that's good. But yeah, I hope this has been okay. I don't know if it's been my best work, but that's okay. I hope I've helped you do whatever it is you were doing today, or fill in some time for you. And yeah, hang about. Vlog sale is coming at the beginning of July. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw out my Instagram handle for you, so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.